Hey, you sexy monkeys. Good morning. Welcome back to Sky Gene Experience. We're going to do a movie review. One of my favorites, and it's such a fucking great movie. Jeepers fucking Creepers. Yes.
I have just created something totally illogical. It's really interesting.
You believed in the magic. It happened. Isn't that enough?
Annie, it's more than that. I feel it as strongly as I've ever felt anything in my life. There's a reason.
Go the distance.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It's more than that. It's perfect.
You're a lawyer, he is your father. You leave now, you will regret it.
I have no choice but to stay focused on what's right in front of me.
Do you believe that America is the land of opportunity?
Yeah.
Essentially, the story goes you have a brother and a sister that are at college and they go on break. So they driving back home. And in the process of doing this, wrong place, wrong time, motherfucker, they run into this thing called the Creeper. And in doing so, the Creeper's, he wakes up every 23 years for 23 days. And he has to eat body parts to consume his body. And he does that by smelling people that are scared. So he smells the fearness. So when the brother and sister get in the middle of his path, he smells Darian. And this whole movie is pretty much the Creeper having a fucking hard on for Darian, but you don't know it until the last minute of this fucking movie. And that's what makes this movie so fucking great, because that twist is so fucking awesome. He gets the dude and he gets out, and you don't. He won. He won. You don't get those in horror movies, man. I'm telling you, that's why this movie is so fucking awesome. It is. Oh, it is so good. It is came out in 2001. It is by far the best scary movie since the 1996 Scream movie. So when Scream came out in 1996 and Jeepers Creepers in 2001, this is the best movie since Scream. Hands fucking down. If you want to fight, let's do this. I got so much pussy from putting this movie in and scaring the shit out of girls. I'll be straight up honest. Whenever I had a girl over, I would put Jeepers Creepers in no matter what. Because it scared the shit out of me and it scared every fucking girl that came over. I got more pussy during this movie than any other scary movie, hands down. No question about it. It came out when I was 11, so by the time I was like 14, 15, 16, 17, I got this movie down to where I knew the jump scares. Oh. Thank you for this. And by the way, I will not say the director's name. That's all I'm going to say. So, anyway, fucking love this movie. What made this movie really stand out was like there's no really act one. Like 2-3 minutes into it, you see the creeper slowly come in from the back, and that RV gets out of the way, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And then you hear that horn, and just like you're 4 or 5 minutes into it, and you're already like it gets you going. Not that long. There's no act. You like act two. You're going straight into act two almost. The chemistry between Derry and Trish, incredible. That's what makes this movie fantastic. Because when you have two great actors that have a lot of screen time like this, and their chemistry is just, it's gels perfectly. You really see in this movie, and it goes a long ways. If you really look into it, chemistry is huge in movies, and this is why this movie is fantastic. The scene where they see the creeper dump the body down, and the creeper's just looking at the people, just staring, and you're just like, dude. And then he comes out with the vehicle, like, oh, ho, 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 ho. Justin Long, wow, his acting carried this all the way. The Creeper was incredible too. Trust me, the Creeper and Justin Long, those two. This is why Justin Long was in the Die Hard movie and other great movies. He blew this away. The Creeper's vehicle, hands down, one of the creepiest fucking vehicles I've ever seen. Just, you see that shit, I want nothing to do with it. The camera angles on the vehicle when it's just getting closer and closer and just revving up. I love it. It's so sweet. You don't really see those camera angles outside the car of the creeper truck. It makes those movies really good. It's when you throw in angles that you don't really see before. When Darren is under the church after he fell through the tunnel, he and the bodies on the ceiling just slowly just started getting bigger and bigger. Like they're starting to show there's bodies everywhere. Okay, yeah. One of the biggest jump scares ever is after Trish thinks that truck is coming and thinking it's the creeper's truck, but it's not. And then Darren comes through the back and just scares her at the driver's window. I got that scene down so fucking perfect where the girls just jumped every time. Yeah. That's what I really love about this movie, because they do the right thing in real life where, I mean, the reason why they went in the tunnel, because he's like, what if that was you down there? What would you do? So there's a reason they went back to see if there was actually someone alive down there. And then afterwards, they did a smart thing. They found the nearest place with people, and they called the cops. And even the cops came. So they're doing the right thing. That's why this movie it feels real, because they're doing exactly the real thing to do. The great thing about this movie was Francis Ford Coppola really helped getting this movie made through MGM at a $10 million budget. So with a $10 million budget, you can have a great camera. You can afford to have good actors. So you really got good actors, like the cops in this. Even that lady in the diner scene, great acting. There's not really much bad acting. Even the old lady with the cats, and then that's the psychic chick. They're good actors. So $10 million can get you a solid fucking movie. And this is what happens. One of the creepiest fucking scenes ever is the creeper on top of the cop car with the head. And he pulls out the fucking axe sword, whatever you call that thing. It's scary as fuck, dude. Scary as fuck. In this movie, when you hear the Jeepers Creepers song, anywhere in the background is supposed to show you that the creeper's nearby. He is here. You better go fucking run. That might as well be the fucking dinner bell when you hear that shit. So, anytime you watch Jeepers Creepers movies and you hear the Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Run! They're very smart with revealing the creature. They start out by doing shadows, little glimpse here, little glimpse there. You really don't see his face till at least halfway through when the cat lady went out. We'll get to it, but that's a great thing about this movie is they slowly give you a little bit of the creature. They don't show you before. They don't show you in the trailer. And it's all about the shadows, the image, the classic monsters of the 30s and 40s. That's why Jeepers Creepers hit a grand fucking slam after a grand fucking slam with this creature. Wow. I can't think of a creature since this movie that the creeper is so dominant. There's nothing that beats it since. How the creeper eats that tongue, and in the background you see the billboard of talk about eating stuff. Humor, man. I love that humor. I love walking around Walmart and doing the Jeepers Creepers whistle. Oh yeah, I'll do that all day. This gets me every fucking time when the creeper is putting the body in the back of the truck, shuts the door, opens back up, throws the head in, and then shuts it. First time I saw that, I think I fucking peed my pants. My stomach hurt so much, I lost it. Again, they do the right thing. After the cops get killed, they go to the nearest house, to the nearest phone. But of course, this is a horror movie. It's never the right thing. They don't just keep driving, they stop, and the creature catches up to you. The image of the creeper as a scarecrow, still, you have not seen his face, but you see like the body, the shadow of it. Dude, like he's telling you guys how to make a great creature right here. The way the wind just stops. That's when you know the creature's there, because there's no wind. It just Little things like that is so brilliant in this movie. This is really the first time when he's at the house with the lady with the cat, so you see how fast he is. He's like, the more you see of him, the more you get to know, like, at first you think he's a human, but the more you watch him, the more he is not human, the more he's just something else. And that's that's what's so great about this movie is, every time you see the creature, there's something more and more and more. The layers and layers on this is, and the way they do it is one layer at a time until the very last moment of this movie. You see it all. You just see it all at once. It's just whoa, and then wow, that's incredible, man. That's what sold me right there, was this ending. When you see his face the first time, I don't know what that's the scariest fucking face, dude. And he's like in the middle of the road, just dude, this shit's so fucking tense, man. I dare you guys to watch this by yourself at pitch darkness, complete darkness. I dare you. Another layer is when they run over the creature and then the Waynes pop up. At least one of the Waynes, and you're just. That's why this movie is incredible, because when you think it's over or something, they just throw something out of fucking left field, and they do that every 10 minutes. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Like this thing gets crazier, creepier, cooler by the fucking scene. It's just so cool. The cop in this is fucking awesome. He cracks me up. I think he's the humor in this whole movie comes from the fucking cop. And when you watch Jeepers Creepers 3, he's back again, and his humor is just right there also. So they do the right thing. Again, they go to the fucking police station like, hey, I made it to a police station. Like, this is normally what I should do. And they find out that it's still not safe enough. See, the stakes get higher and higher, and the creeper just beats it every time. And when the lights go on the police station, whew, it's like, I don't know if you got Michael Myers and the creeper, like, who would you rather go up against? I don't know. The second scariest fucking scene in this movie is when the creeper comes around the corner and he's on the wall and he's just staring, like, I've never seen that shit before in my life. Like, that is just fucking terrifying. And he starts crawling on the wall. What makes this movie so fucking amazing is the ending. He got away with the dude. And the cops are there. Like, they did everything right in this movie that they should have done. And they still lost. And that is, oh my, how he got away. I still remember watching the first time how I was so fucking blown. Like, because up to this point, every killer was captured or killed or thought killed at the end. But there was always the survivor. And this whole time, we thought the girl was the one. Like, so you have Derry, the boy, getting taken, and he got away. And the reveal of the wings and opening up the face and that fucking scream. Oh my god. It blows me the fuck away. It is so fucking terrifying. Oh my god. And it's been almost 20 years, and it's just, this movie blows me away. Still, though, I just watched it again after I've seen this movie so many fucking times, and it's still one of the greatest horror movies of all time. I don't give a fuck what you all think. It's up there. How am I wrong, guys? How the fuck am I wrong? This movie, wow. It gets a 8.5 Sky Gene score. No doubt about it. The pauses, the creature itself. Oh my god, that creature is incredible. It blows my mind, dude. The acting was great. The characters were fantastic. The screenwriting on point. The way it was filmed beautifully. The angles of like the cameras on the car, of the creeper's car, and the stuff that I just don't see. You don't see this shit at all. And it's the fact that he got away. Huge. Does not happen. And they pulled that off fantastic. And the twist of him taking the boy and not the girl. Wow. And how it starts off so fucking quick. You go. You got maybe 2 fucking minutes. Like, you got enough time for a couple handful of your popcorn. Like, this just goes. And the slow build of the creature. You slowly see it throughout the movie, and it just gets better and better. And just when you thought you've seen it all, nope, got another layer. Fantastic. The music, the sound effects. And they do everything right in this movie. That's why they make this movie, it feels so realistic. It feels like if I drove down this fucking road, this could really happen. Because the CGI it's barely there. The practical effects sold me on that. Oh my god, the bodysuit and the creature's head and the way it comes out. Oh my god, that's what makes this, because when you have a bad practical effects or shitty CGI, you ruin the movie, guys. So, that's why this is an 8.5 out of 10 Sky Gene score. Telling you, it's that fucking good. Write down in the comments below what you guys all think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think I'm way the fuck off? Let me know, guys. Alright, I'm going to jump over to Jeepers Creepers 2 while I'm still fucking pumped. I'm ready to go. Let's do this, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you guys all later. Remember, don't drop the fucking soap if you go to jail. Don't go to jail.